Good day. Good day, beautiful people. What is going on? This is Tamika, Miss Mika. We are going to do a quick energy check-in on this fine Sunday evening. We're going to get 3 cards from this emotions deck to see what emotion is going on. And then we're going to use the astro dice to see what house is being affected by this emotion, or this emotion is affected because of what's going on in this house. Listening to a little bit of Mary J. Blige, You Remind Me. Name Mary could be significant. Someone could remind you, or you remind someone of someone, something from the past, a person from the past. So we have abandoned and panic. We need one more. And confusion. I was listening to this song once with someone I was with, and he asked me something about like how it affected me if someone told me that they reminded me of someone or something like that. So like my answer was pretty much, when you think of me, I don't want you thinking about anybody else. So no, I don't want to remind you of anybody. I want you to think of me uniquely. So that could be significant. Abandoned, we have 4th house. That deals with house and home and family. Someone like a parent could have abandoned a child. We have 8th house. 8th house is Scorpio with panic. Ooh. Someone is panicking about a transformation that has taken place. And then for confusion, have 5th house. House of pleasure. Ooh, okay. I found my book, so that is one good reason why we are using the astro dice. So 4th house. 4th house deals with the house of home and family. Is ruled by Cancer, so a Cancer could be significant. This could have something to do with your home, your family, a relationship with your maternal figure. Abandoned. Someone could be abandoning their outlook on domesticity. Maybe they're abandoning the way they feel about their family, or abandoning some type of family traditions. Someone could be abandoning some family heirlooms or curses from a family. Someone could be abandoning a youth. A child could be abandoning their parent or abandoning their birthplace. Someone could be moving away, trying to get a new start. The moon could also be significant. So this is something that maybe it's hidden, or someone maybe keeping something close to the chest. These could be underlying emotions that someone is now starting to feel. Maybe they've been thinking about it, but now something that has happened for them to want to actually abandon something, because this says abandoned, meaning that someone has already gone. Something is already a loss in someone's life, dealing with this house and home. So then we have the 8th house with panic. 8th house deals with Pluto energy, which is ruled by Scorpio. 8th house deals with the house of sex. It's like taboo shit. So it's like, why is there panic in the house of sex? There's panic because there's some things being found out. Something that was done in the dark with the moon energy, 4th house. This panic energy can have something to do with death, something that's resurrecting, some truth or something from the past is resurrecting. That it has someone in a panic. Maybe something about some type of partnership that someone partook in, that they are now feeling the consequences of that partnership. This could deal with other people's possessions. So there's a panic because someone took something that didn't belong to them. Panic has something to do with wills, inheritances. Again, taking something that doesn't belong to someone. Legacy and heritages. Hold on. Okay. Somebody could also be in jail. Sorry. I came back and I'm listening to You Should Have Known by Monica. So the name Monica could be significant, or you should have known better. He's in jail and he's saying that she was untrustworthy. And she's like, yo, I got your back. What are you talking about? So someone should have known by someone's actions, the way they stood up for them or supported them, that they were for them, but they, whatever. So we got legacies and inheritances with regard to this 8th house with the panic. So heritages and legacies. 8th house, taboo shit. Legacies, someone's, something about someone's DNA. Something about someone's parents is significant with regard to this panic. Occult knowledge, or this could be someone that was out there doing some type of magic, spiritually involved sex type things, occult type workings, and now there's a panic, maybe because whatever they were doing, this partnership that they got into, the 12th house energy, it is something that was not shared, something that was hidden, and now someone is finding out. We have the 9th house over here, expansion of information. Now someone is finding out something that, had they known this information prior to accepting this partnership, they may have had a different decision. So that is significant. Just so then someone, it says immediate door to alternate universes. It makes me think that with the 9th house here, when I think of the 9th house, the the Sagittarius energy, it gives me very much Hierophant energy, a higher knowledge, a higher perspective. So it makes me think that someone in the 8th house, that's where we got this occult and magic shit going on, got into a partnership here with the 7th house. 12th house, there was some information that they weren't giving about someone's spiritual prowess, their connection to the divine. So now someone is in a panic because of whatever they were doing in this 8th house energy. Then we have confusion with the 5th house. Is that? 5th house is house of pleasure. So this house of pleasure with this confusion has something to do with why someone abandoned something. This has the 5th house, we have 4th house, and 1st house. So the way someone sees someone is what is confusing. It's like someone is getting a glimpse of who someone truly is, what they do in terms of, like, say, this casual sex, entertainment, how they like to have fun, how they flirt, how they date, how they meet people, what motivates them, what desire motivates them. There's confusion because it's like seeing someone for who they truly are. 1st house. That's the first impression, how the world sees you. Then we have the 6th house here with Virgo energy. That is home and not home and family, your daily routines, the things you do in your daily life. And then with the fourth house deals with your home, what you do in your home, the life choices you make in terms of your children, how you run your house, who is running in and out of your house, that type of energy. So this could very well be someone is afraid of whatever freaky shit they were doing with this 8th house energy. And not just that they were doing it, but this is something that they enjoy doing. So this is a very this is a very specific example, and it may not apply to anyone, but it would be finding out like your mom or your dad was into like bestiality. That's just and they enjoy it. It's something that something that the public in general would look at that behavior as perverse, maybe. So, all right. Oh, I also wanted to, with the 4th house, something could be significant about someone's boobies, their stomach, or their gallbladder. Someone could be having issues in that department. Also, something about the heart, the back, or the spine. So the spine and the back makes me think of the root chakra. So something about someone's stability is in question. Or maybe someone isn't feeling themselves. They're feeling out of sorts. Someone could be having a heart pain in terms of heartache, heartbreak. Someone could also be having some type of heart-related issues. Then we have the 8th house, which deals with the genitals, the colon, and the rectum. So maybe something to do with some sexually transmitted diseases or something like that. Something to do with someone's reproductive system or their digestive system, their elimination systems. Yeah. Okay. Something about someone retaining water is also significant. We're going to use the little brown cards. I'm going to make this quick. I'm not going to do the letters. So my child's birthday was Friday. And we typically don't do anything like really big or anything. We don't celebrate birthdays like that. Not anymore anyway. But we always have cake for everybody's birthday. Always. Everybody gets a big cake and then they get an individual cake for themselves to have to themselves. Whether it's a cake, a little dessert, or whatever. So Friday was his birthday and it is now Sunday and we have not sang happy birthday yet. And nobody has pushed the issue. My husband and the youngest is like, so are we gonna be having cake? And I'm like, shit, I don't know. Let's ask Noah. And Noah was asleep, so that couldn't happen. But now he is awake, and now people want to sing happy birthday and eat chocolate cake. And now they're waiting on moi. And what am I doing? Readings. Oh my God, separation. Someone is definitely leaving a family atmosphere. They're leaving a family home. They're leaving a maternal energy in their life. They're leaving behind maybe family curses. This could be someone who is trying to, we have Taurus energy, the Hierophant, different beliefs, this is someone who wants to start moving in a different way in terms of the integrity in their life. They don't want to be seen as a hypocrite. What they value, what they put value on is changing. So there's a separation. A penny for your thoughts. Someone wants to have a conversation about this. whoever this is that is being abandoned or has been abandoned, they don't want to, they don't want this situation to, they want someone to stay. They want to heal it with the star energy with Aquarius. I want to evolve past the situation. I don't want to separate. Oh, excuse me. And the person here who is leaving, or, excuse me, or has left, it's like I am evolving past this. I feel as if this person who has abandoned a situation, this is someone who, if you see the value in something, that means you've sat down and you've gone over what this energy means to you, what it does for you, how it improves your life, as opposed to the cons in this situation. And it's not like sitting down and writing down a list, but over time, you've put things back in your mental Rolodex. The way this person behaved, or a certain thing that they said, or the way they said it, or how they treated you, or how they made you feel. Like all of that is put to the side. We may accept it and let it slide at the moment, but it's still back there. I don't remember a lot of things, but all the things that I can remember are very important for a reason. So when you can think of a person and you can say, hey, I thought, I let that conversation go, or I let that smart ass comment go, because I was like, oh, this person doesn't mean me any harm. But now it's like a penny for your thoughts. You're like, wait a minute. Maybe I need to go back into that mental Rolodex. Before, maybe I was just looking at the F's, but now I want to go through the whole alphabet. F, forgiveness. You're always seeking forgiveness. What else do we have for abandon? Capricorn, the devil. I'm abandoning this devil energy. This is Saturn, 10th house, public reputation. Someone's public reputation could be in question. With the 5th house, that speaks about exposure as well. The sun, being able to see things clearly. We have the 5th house here with this abandoned energy. With 1st house with how you're seen. And 3rd house with the communication, the intellect. There could be people talking about someone in this devilish energy. Travel, words getting around, conversations getting around, truths getting around. And this is associated also with this person with this inward journey, thinking about this energy here. And what did this devil energy achieve for this person? What did they really get out of this situation? How did it improve their lives? The person that was in this devil energy, this maternal energy, this family member, it could be a neighbor, someone you know from your past, from your childhood. One more for abandon. One, please. And thank y'all. Of course, it's 2. Pride and ego with the God complex. Someone, this penny for your thoughts. Now you're thinking about this person who has an exaggerated appreciation of self. This person that has an excessive sense of importance. Now you're thinking about it. You're thinking about that. You're thinking about all the things that this person has done and does do and say. The way they treat you, the way they treat people in general. With the 12th house, what was that? The 12th house is here with the panic. The house of the unconscious. Because now this person who has abandoned the situation understands that I have to follow my intuition. All these things that where I was keeping in my Rolodex, in my mental Rolodex, all these unconscious thoughts, now I have to listen to my intuition. The number 7 could also be significant What letter is the number 7 in the alphabet? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So the letter G could be significant. Oh, 7 in God. Sunday could also be significant. Death and rebirth and ending. Someone is ending a situation and now they're going to be rewriting a story. There's a great loss associated with this. We have abandon, we have separation, we have a loss and a passing. So someone is affected greatly by this. With the Cancer energy, this is a breaking away from something that feels like home. 4th house, home and family. It feels like home. How do I live without you? I'm going to have to find that out. I'm going to have to figure that out. Maybe the penny for your thoughts is that, like, this person is like, let's say this is a mother energy. And you know how people always talk about your parents, you know, whatever it is, whatever they say, whatever they do, your parents are this, your parents are that. Oh, you got to always keep in contact with your mother and your father. You got to do this. You don't got to do anything, especially if the relationship is not reciprocal. So it looks crazy to people when you say, no, I don't speak to my mother. I don't speak to my father. I don't have that type of connection with them. You don't have to explain yourself to people either, but it gives that energy of like, how can you do that? How can you just leave that person behind? That person gave birth to you. Right. That person gave birth to me. So how is it they can treat me the way that they do? How? So, the name Leanne could be significant. What else do we have? What's under panic? Personal victories, gatherings, milestone events. The 8th house, something from the past, a milestone event. Someone is panicking over a milestone event. Something to do with a gathering. With the 8th house, celebrations or gatherings, milestone events could be like a funeral, a birth of a child, a marriage, because those are important documents in terms of the 8th house. Birth certificates, marriage certificates, death certificates. This could be a transitioning of something. So this could be a transition of someone retiring. This could be the transition of someone going from high school to college. The transition from someone being a single person to married, or a non-mother to a mother, a non-father to a father. Those type of milestone events. So there's panic associated with this 8th house energy and these memories. Something from the past. Something to do with criminal matters. Court cases, charges, punishment, illegal activities. 8th house, what kind of illegal activities? Transition of someone, the death of someone, stealing of money, other people's money, evolving oneself in some type of behavior, maybe spiritually, that was criminal, like bestiality. Oh, so because it made me think of a ritual. The 8th house deals with occult shit. Someone is in panic because of a celebration, a ritual that was illegal. Someone may have trespassed. I don't know. It could be anything. But there's something significant about charges being brought. What else do we have? Just sit there and look at that. Oh my God. Evil eye, dark magic. Someone could be having, maybe this is not like criminal charges in the terms of like a 3D court of law, but this could be like spiritual court. I don't know how that works. But we got dark magic and evil eye under celebrations with the 8th house. Cancer energy. 4th house over here, 4th house over here. Like it ties together. So this, and it says the moon and the chariot. Something about A car is significant. Maybe someone got hit by a car during a moon cycle. Tonight is it the full moon tonight? Full moon in Pisces, if I'm not mistaken. Something could be significant about tonight, September 7th. Nutrition and diet, eating healthier, water, taking care of your body. Someone could, because of this separation from the fourth house, the Cancer energy, someone could very well be not taking care of themselves. They could be in a depressive energy. This could also very well be that because someone was in this devil energy, it's in the blue. With this would be in the Neptune energy, spiritual, this is like spirituality's connection to the divine, the unconscious thoughts of someone. Being in this Cancer energy with this nutrition and diet, somebody move forward on something with regard to this evil eye, dark magic, doing some shit that was maybe out of their pay grade, and now their health could be in question. Nutrition and diet, someone needing to eat healthier, needing to drink water, needing to take care of their body. Someone could also be sick. There is a lot of sickness going around, so that could also be significant. At the bottom, criminal matters are back at the bottom. Criminal matters are very significant with regard to this 8th house energy and whatever someone was doing with this evil eye and dark magic. Evil eye and dark magic would celebrate, like someone could very well just have been manipulating behind the scenes to try to take something from you with regard to a will or an inheritance, or maybe it has something to do again with a death. Someone could have died because of a will or an inheritance. Alright. So yeah. What else do we have? It says fluctuating moods with this nutrition and diet. So it's like someone's mental or emotional health is at question. Because something is bothering someone. That is too many. Because something is bothering someone, it's affecting them in a multitude of ways. That was too many. I just need one. I'm listening to Mary. Alright, we'll take those two. Be without you. So we have healing and retreat. And Scorpio, the 8th house, Scorpio energy. Intensity, depth, power. It's like someone used, it's like in those movies where someone is doing like this big old ritual type shit, and the energy, like the ritual itself and the power that needs to be used takes so much out of a person that it depletes them. That's what this makes me feel. But then again, we have the death energy with the 8th house. Someone could have been doing something to someone's food or doing something in order to degrade someone's body, degrade their life force energy. But we have healing and retreat, meaning that it wasn't able to work. We have the death card with a transition coming out, and the transition is healing and retreat. And at the bottom, reconciliation, someone able to reconcile with themselves. So somebody was sending out some really nasty energy. A Cancer. I'm going to say a Cancer or a maternal energy. Doing so out of this pride and ego. But just so they'll know, feel that relationship matters. This person could be also, the person who is leaving, who's abandoned the situation, could have left because someone was into this type of stuff. They found out some really perverse, taboo shit about a maternal energy that they are associated with. They found this out and they left. It could also be that this maternal energy is doing this dark, negative magic because someone left. And they're trying to get this person to come back to reconcile a relationship. Oh my God. All right. Tell me about confusion. Oh wow. I think it's 5. Bet. This works out. What are we listening to? Alex G. Listen close. Oh, I like this song. So this confusion has to do with a marriage and a commitment. Excuse me. Maybe someone marriage certificates, death and birth certificates. Someone could have lied about a marriage. There's confusion about a commitment. There's confusion about a family. A Leo could be significant. Oh my God. Confusion about home and foundation. Look at this. With Virgo energy, which talks about your daily routines, your daily life. This all has to do with a home or feeling at home somewhere. There's a lot of confusion dealing with someone's family, their upbringing, like their whole life almost. Someone's life choices are in question. Their life choices in terms of how they run their home, how they run their family, their husband, their kids, their wife, how they run their marriage. And that is all associated. Oh, number 5, 5th house, 555. Major changes, challenges, conflict, deepened spiritual practices. Friday, yesterday could be significant. I'm sorry. Today is Sunday. 2 days ago could be significant. May could be significant. Throat chakra. Someone is confused and they want to have a conversation dealing with their parents, dealing with family matters, which could be your nucleus, your, where you grew up, who you grew up around. It could also be extended to your extended family, your cousins, your aunts, your uncles, your grandparents, family friends, close family friends, neighbors that are close to you. But home and foundation, that's like your neighborhood, your community, the people around you. Your home and your foundation could also be you, your person. So there's confusion with regard to your person. This all has to do with the 5th house energy, how someone enjoys having fun, what they desire. At the bottom, again, an inward journey, astral travel or physical travel. Someone is already showing that they're physically moving away. Also, in terms of this inward journey, the inward journey is what started the movement, the actual physical movement. Astral travel, again, someone could be doing something in terms of magic shit, occult shit, to try to get into someone's head, to try to change possibly their desires, maybe their desire to want to stay in this situation and not move away. This shit is very toxic. And there are a lot of changes that are now taking place. We have 5 out here twice, 5-5. So you could be seeing 55, 555. You could be seeing 44, 12. This is, 1-1 or 7-11 could be significant. Maybe July or November. 7-11 is significant to me, so that's what made me think of July or November. July 11th or November 7th could be significant. Just what they get you no fear that. Yeah, someone's separation with the blue. They're separating from this devil energy, the Capricorn. They're separating from this Cancer energy, the maternal energy, home and foundation, Virgo. This is being around someone every day. I'm changing that. I'm separating from that. Nutrition and diet is meaning I'm taking better care of my mental health, my spiritual health, my physical health. This death, I'm ending. It's like leaving out of a situation that is toxic to you every day. And you know that in order for you to be able to move forward, Cancer energy with the Chariot, moving in a controlled manner, moving in a way where you're balanced in terms of your feminine, your masculine energy, you know that you need to travel away from this household, this family. And this is going to be like big steps that are going to be taken, because this is like someone leaving their whole life. In essence, it's like who they are, their identity. They're going to, oh my God, it makes me think of Jerry Springer when he was that song Matrimony with Wale. And he says you're going to be a new person. Like this change here is going to affect a lot of areas in someone's life. A lot of areas. It's going to almost be like being born, reborn. Having to establish new relationships. Having to heal and establish new rules for engagement in terms of yourself, your discernment, the people that you allow in and out of your life, the people that you allow to siphon and suck the energy out of you. You're no longer going to be resonating with that energy. Like you're going to be a new person. It's like getting a whole new hair. Like someone who goes and gets like, and this is not organic, so I'm not promoting this. I'm not saying that it's wrong either. You do whatever the fuck you want to do for you. But it would be like someone going to get plastic surgery and changing their whole image. And it's not just an external change, it's an internal change. You're going to be a new person. The name Jerry or Seinfeld could be significant. Springfield could be significant. Illinois could be significant. Texas could be significant. Pennsylvania. Okay. So I think this is all I have for now. I'm going to go and do this cake thing with the family. I hope that this information was beneficial. Whoever you are definitely on the right path. You are definitely doing whatever it is you need to do for yourself. And not allowing the people in your life to to gaslight you, to try to talk you out of doing what is best for you. So coot the fuck those to you. Coot the fuck those. Kudos. Coot the fuck those. Whatever. All right. Thank you everyone for watching, for sharing, for subscribing, for commenting, for everything. I appreciate it very, very much. And yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome fucking night. Bye.